They only made 786 of these, and now I've got 2 of them.
Why have I always got to do the f***ing hard work?
Come on, push, push! Come on, push! Hey guys, Raj Sanger of Cardio Security. Welcome back to the channel. This is our July purchase, a barn find E30 M3 Convertible. This is how I purchased the car. This crap that's all over it, it's been over it for a while. So before I get into the car, I need to tell you the story behind this purchase, because it's one hell of a story. So I'm going to take it back to June 2022. I get a phone call from my good friend Merlin, aka Duke of London. Raj, E30 M3 Convertible. I've got a guy here, he wants to sell it. This is the number he wants. Are you interested? I need an answer now. I'm like, send me a video. And in fact, this is the video. He wants an answer now, so it's going to be based on what you see. Asked a few questions, you know, does it have service history? How long has he owned it? Blah, blah, blah. Did a quick HPI check and agreed the deal with Merlin there and then without me seeing the car. The guy's like, okay, give me a few days and I'll be back to you. Weeks go by, we're trying to get hold of the guy, can't get hold of him, he's not answering his phone calls. You know, he's done one on us. He's just disappeared. Literally a year later, 6th of July, Merlin sends me another message. The guy is ready to sell his car. You still interested? I'm like, of course I am, but is he gonna mess me around? He goes, well, you know what? This is the guy's number, have a chat with him direct. Some of you that follow the channel already will know that I have an E30 M3 Convertible that I'm restoring in Macau Blue. So why another? Well, this deal I could not pass. And when I managed to speak to the owner of the car and did all my due diligence, it was like, you know what, drop everything that I'm doing, send a low loader and go and pick up the car. And that's exactly what I did. He was still umming and ahhing and he's like, your car's got no MOT, you can't drive it back, I've got to speak to my son. I'm like, look, this is the price, we've agreed a price, paid the guy, and off we went. The chap that I bought the car off is the 3rd owner of this car. He bought the car back in 2004 and he kept it for 19 years. Service history file is mega thick, loads of invoices from Munich legends and the like. Now, although I say it's a barn find, in reality it wasn't sitting in a barn. It was sitting outside. So this guy kept the car for 19 years, 3rd floor flat, and this sat down below outside his flat. So it's not a barn find as such, but it's fairly similar. It's got 179,000 kilometers, which is about 111,000 miles. As I said earlier, loads of service history with the car. It's all original, stock wheels, stock suspension, stock interior, so much stuff he threw in. This actually has the factory electric hood. I've got no idea if it works. Massive crack in the rear screen. It's actually got heated seats and it's got AC as well. Guys, the car is a non-runner and we've not managed to start it as of yet. I've not had a look underneath the car, although, you know, I looked around the car. Because of the price, it was one of those deals you could not refuse. Normally when I'm filming a reveal episode, I go for a drive, you know, you see the whole car nice and clean. Today, I'm just keeping it real. This is the car. Plan is now, let's get it next door into the workshop. Let's get it on the ramp and we're going to try and get the car to fire up today. So we'll get the battery charged and then we'll talk about the next stage. Come on guys, push! Right guys, car's now in the workshop. Palm, come on in. You got your breath back?
Yeah. That was a solid workout. Listen, be honest with me. Is this going to look any better if I take my glasses off?
Probably not. You leave them on if you want. But if you do, you're going to get called out because why you got sunglasses when you're inside?
It's black. I thought it was Macau. It's black.
Nah, it's black. Somewhere underneath here is black paint. Somewhere underneath all this moss, we have black paint. Right, so let's have a quick walk around.
Yeah.
So we'll show you guys externally some of the issues. And we'll pop the bonnet, show you the engine bay. Then we'll get the car in the air. We'll have a little prod underneath because I haven't seen what it's like underneath. I know you haven't. And Jay's over there, neither has Jay. And we know what Jay's like. He does not mince his words. He will tell me as it is. I think what's happened is, the car had no MOT.
Okay.
He was going to take it to Europe. ULEZ is about to kick in.
Yeah.
And he's realised, I can't drive it. He works in central London, lives in Twickenham.
Okay.
Can't drive it. It needs a bit of TLC.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. I might as well move it on. And that's where I came in.
Nice.
So yeah, looking at it from this side, you can see there's obviously a lot of moss, dirt, just crap all over the car, cobwebs and so on. I think underneath here is a black hood, not green. That's a lot there.
This is...
So I'm losing my voice because of the amount of dust and crap on this car. Cobwebs galore. All the rubbers here have perished, I think, because of all the crap where the car's been sitting around. However, original BBS 16s,
Yep.
tyres have got some decent tread in them. Toyo tyres, half decent, good tyres, plenty of tread in them. Round the back, guys, we've got some sort of new exhaust system. I have no idea what that is. Scorpion, maybe? I have no idea. That Perspex screen, apparently someone at a previous dealership did that when he went in. There was an issue with the mechanism and they broke it and they gave it back to him like that.
Oh, great.
Nice cobwebs there.
I bet the toolkit's missing, though.
Oh! We have a toolkit. Actually, all
That is
complete.
rare.
That is rare, guys.
Rare to
complete.
find a complete toolkit.
Rusty, but complete, including locking wheel nut.
Wow, that's complete as well.
Damaged, but let's pop the bonnet. Let's show the guys. And let me show you what the S14 engine looks like.
I know what it looks like. The engine bay looks better than the outside.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Original stickers, VIN plate.
Hold on. Oh, shit. This car's got AC.
Yes. Yes, this car's got AC.
And it's got heated seats.
Correct.
So whoever spec'd this car,
That's a rarity.
they've just gone for, looks like they've ticked every box.
Well,
AC, electric seats, heated seats.
Do you reckon this car was then destined for the UK? Probably wasn't.
No.
The original owner was probably someone in Europe,
Yep.
being obviously a lot hotter in Europe, hence why you've got the AC. But yeah, that's a rare find to have factory AC, factory heated seats. No idea if they work.
And I'll tell you why an individual's imported this in. It's got no side repeaters.
Yeah, hence why it's got those little.
If it was a dealer, they would
reflectors.
have had to put the side repeaters on there to get it through VOSA or whatever it is. So yeah, it's definitely been imported by an individual.
Towed alarm,
Yeah.
AI 606 Palm. Do you remember those?
Flipping hell, that brings back memories,
Yeah,
doesn't
AI 606, we used to sell them back in
Ribbit,
Tottenham Court Road
ribbit.
back in the day. So, look, taking into account, it does look like a In fact, it looks like a skip. Should we call it a skip?
It's Project Skip, yeah.
Project Skip? Oh, there we go, Project Skip. Is that what we're going to call it, Project Skip?
I'm going to be honest with you, underneath the dust and the mould and all the leaves and all, I think it's a decent car.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Do you know how to operate this thing, the lift?
You press a button somewhere.
Yeah,
don't
go
you?
on and deal with it.
Now this is where Jay's going to come in and absolutely rip the bollocks off the underside.
Yes.
This is your domain.
Seen a few of them over the years.
Now, be honest, yeah. Have you seen customers' cars that have come into the workshop?
I've seen customers
or worse than this?
E30s, not all M3s, but E30s where I've had to drill a hole in the side bits and put a bucket underneath and it's collected water. I've seen cars where I can just press it and the floor goes up. You know, I've seen bad stuff.
You've seen
Seen some proper shit. But going round this, all right, let's usual points, Russ. The seals look pretty good from here. Normally you'd have a ton of rust in them. We've obviously got no rust down there, bit here. Don't know behind the cowlings yet, but so yeah.
I think this is really good.
All the heat,
Few more
all the
cobwebs.
heat shields, all the bolts.
Look at the size of that spider. Hell.
Probably loads more on there.
Oh shit!
You know what? The car's in pretty good nick underneath for an E30. Seen the likes of Mark 5 Golfs, which are a lot newer in a lot worse state than this.
Right, so shall we get the car down, get it off the ramp, show the interior, and try and get it started?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Give
do
it a
that.
go.
Okay, so do you want to jump in or shall I jump in? Because I've already destroyed these.
I'll jump in.
Palm, do you want to wear the hazmat suit?
No.
All right.
I'm sure we'll be all right. It's just a bit of
I
mud.
was just about to touch the roof there, but the seats are ripped. Bolsters damaged, slightly
The
damaged.
bolsters are actually solid. It's just ripped.
Okay,
The
yeah.
bolster's solid.
That's quite common on those, but it'll go on the. But that's nothing compared to what they normally go. To be fair, that interior is in pretty good nick.
It is. Look, the rear. So if you look at the backs of the rear bench,
Okay, let's have a
it's never been sat in.
Yeah, so the centre bit on the rear bench, due to the sun hitting it all the time, normally goes really stiff and it cracks and the leather splits. That one is actually quite soft, so either it's been retrimmed or it's been covered up and been taken care of.
Well, where this guy lived, the car was parked behind a hedge, hence why all the moss and crack.
Right, so
and
no
that hedge
sun
was
got
very
to it.
high,
Yeah.
so there was no sun there. So I think that's why been quite lucky that there's no damage internally and even externally. And maybe that's why there's no rust on
Yeah,
there.
so I was very surprised to see that stitching not come apart.
Right, let me see if the electronics work. Front driver works. Front passenger. Oh, does work. And
Sticky
oh,
there
rear
you
works
go.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the wash wipe. Oh,
Oh, it works.
that works. The car's getting its first wash. That's the first wash in 18 months.
You can tell. You can tell all the mechanical bits will need greasing
Check
up. All the
light.
windows will need greasing
Okay.
up and stuff.
Blower works.
Oh wow. Well, you know what the.
Oh. I forgot about that. I just got hit with a load.
I caught it on camera, I did see a little dust of shit that's come
I
out.
flipping felt that.
Oh, what do you reckon on the roof? Shall we try it?
Could do.
I don't reckon it's going to work.
All right, Jay, I'm going to need your help on that, on the back.
Man.
Oh, do you hear that crunch? Just hold it down. Nothing.
He's not doing anything. Okay, well, that's a no-no. I guess that's not going to work.
The motor's disengaged.
Okay.
So you could probably do it manually.
We'll leave that for another day.
Yep.
Now, shall we try and get the car started? Guys, going to give it a blip, see if it starts. Ooh, bit more life in it. Pump the gas. Jay,
No.
that's not going to start. Right, guys, we're going to end the episode here. We failed in trying to get the car started. Most importantly, this is our July purchase. Now, what do you guys think of the E30 M3 Convertible barn find, or as Palm calls it, what do you call it, the skip? Project Skip. Or as Palm calls it, Project Skip. We'll leave it here. In the next episode, we will get this car started. Now, this car's got no MOT, so before we can drive it on the road, we're gonna have to get it through an MOT. So it's gonna need a service, change the spark plugs, change the oil, get some fresh fuel in there, see what else needs to be done to get it through an MOT, get it started, and then it's gonna go to Maguire's for, I was gonna say a day in the bay, but this is probably gonna be more like a week in the bay. because externally, as you've seen, it's box, and internally it's the same. So guys, I'm gonna end it here. What do you think of our July purchase? Drop a comment below. Make sure you smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because this is another car that's gonna have quite a few episodes which will drop on the channel over the next few weeks. So yeah, another E30 M3 hits the CAS fleet. I'll see you again on another episode on CAS TV.